Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Den. I'm your host, Carlos Stargel. Yeah. Yo, again, shoot. Yeah, but like I said, welcome to the Den with your host, Carlos Stargel. Yes, I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things since going on vacation and whatnot. But had a good vacation. Visited my hometown, ATL, Georgia. I remember you might know I told y'all that yesterday. And I'm still kind of amazed from it. I mean, lots of stuff. I just wanted to tell you too yesterday. Lots of stuff has really changed when I visited the ATL, and that is no jive. That is nothing. I mean now. I remember a time I used to be proud to say that I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. Now I tell people it ain't nothing to write home to people about. I mean, same SOS, same old shit, different day. But still have a lot of good things down in Atlanta. But certain parts, I just shake my head because look like it just look like Dodge sitting there. Everybody want to shoot everybody. Everybody so uptight. Everybody so angry. Why? I mean, Atlanta used to then be like that for real. I mean, I remember back in the day when in Atlanta, we all had good times. Of course, you had your little assholes down there, but other than that, we had more good times than bad for real. I mean, we had, like I said, we had your little so-called people that go for bad, but if you know how to put them in check, you wouldn't have nothing to worry about. So I learned how to put their asses in check. When they try to come at me, I just know how to stand up to them. But in this day and time, now they want to carry a gun. For what? Is it worth it? And then, like I said, and they so crazy, they'll probably kill your ass. And by the time they go to jail or prison, they don't even realize that they did it. That just lets you know how messed up in the mind they are. And it's sad, but it's true. Yeah, but and then the effed up part about it too, certain part of Atlanta, they have the they have the Atlanta Federal Penitentiary, the United States Penitentiary, but the Atlanta part. And I remember going by there a lot when I was young, growing up. Then I remember they had the fire on 75. I'm sorry, 20 back in 1987. I saw that fire all the way from I-20 for real. That was back in 1987, and during that time, I was working for the state. I was working for the Fraser Center, um, Reach Incorporated slash Reach Incorporated on Ponce de Leon. And during that time, I was started off as a part-time bus driver for the mentally challenged, handicapped for the kids and adults. But then, like I said, then I went to full time after that. But the good part about it though, I learned my way around the city, and I saw worse neighborhoods. I saw a lot of neighborhoods. I actually driving routes from there. I actually drove in neighborhoods I dared not to go to. But then when I went to them, it wasn't as bad as people put out there. It's not the neighborhood, it's the people. Cause and then another thing too that people fail to realize, it's not where you live, It's how you live. I mean, if you positive and trying to have and living in your right mind and trying to do right by people, you living. But if you going around thinking that you bad, thinking that you high above everybody, trying to keep up with the Joneses or whatnot, guess what? Remember, the ones that kept up, you remember the ones who kept up with the Joneses, look at them now, they struggling. So that's another thing. We need to stop keeping up with the Joneses. But if we want something, we don't want too much or too little. Just want it good enough to be comfortable. Because you know what the old saying say, more money, more problems. So guess what? I mean, everybody likes a boatload of money, but what comes with that is a boatload of problems as well. So I mean, sometimes it's not about the money, but it's good to have when you need it. But and then you got people that worship money more than they worship who they supposed to worship. And money ain't gonna say money. You can't take money with you when you go. So stop trying to be all greedy. Yes, I'm talking to certain people. I'm not gonna mention no names, but talking to certain people, but not my people. Just want to let them know you so greedy over money, you don't realize when you leave this earth, you whether you going to heaven or hell, you can't take it with you. So quit trying that all like you so much value because you got money. Life ain't about money, but like I said, it's good to have, but it's not about all that. I mean, you got to do, if you got it, you do what's right. And another thing, too, to all those athletes and entertainers, our people, please stay on your P's and Q's. Because guess what? When you have a boatload of money, you are watched. And you know they can't stand to see us as rich as them. So the best thing for you to do, stay on your P's and Q's, stay on the straight and narrow, live righteous, stay humble, and stay to your damn self. Mind your business. Don't worry about, I mean, don't worry, you worry about what's going on with you because at the end of the day, nobody's going to pay your rent, your bills, and they damn sure ain't going to feed you. So just do what's right, stay humble, stay to yourself, and keep your distance. Keep your enemies close, but keep your people closer because the ones that call themselves loyal, the ones they think you can trust them, the ones who will turn their back on you. Oh yeah, and that's true, and that's what make them become your enemy. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. But they say that's how it's been. But guess what? Maybe it have, but that don't mean it's right, and that's for real, for real. But check this out, brothers. How y'all doing today? Sisters, how y'all doing today? But I just want to say this. Whatever you want in life, you can get it. You don't have to go, you don't have to go through all these hellacious sacrifices just to get it. If you want it bad enough, you'll get it. You ain't got to rob, you ain't got to steal, you ain't got to con nobody. You damn sure ain't got to ask nobody for that. Get out there and get it yourself. I mean, I don't have a lot of things, but the things I do have, I got them myself. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm the type of person I don't have to have a whole lot just to be happy because, like I said earlier, you sure can't take it to heaven or hell if you leave this earth. So, I mean, I ain't saying that I'm going to hell or heaven because, to be honest with you, I can't even say it, and I'm in no position to determine nobody's fate either. So I'm just gonna say it like this: when my time expires, I can't take none of this with me. So I'm just enjoying the best way I know how, taking every day one day at a time, staying righteous, remaining humble, and all that good shit. So and that's some real shit. But back to what I was saying though, I want to say, excuse me, I want to say happy birthday to everybody whose birthday is today, August 29th. To my cousin, Aunt Bilal Rashid. Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Happy birthday, cuz. And to the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Happy heavenly birthday. You're just another part of me. Yeah, I ain't mean to say that, but yeah, I like old Mike though. But I'm just gonna say this: his Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad album I had to get when I was young. But I also liked it, the Dangerous album. But I love the last album. But my favorite song on that album, Invincible, was Heaven Can Wait. That's still one of my favorites on that album. Yeah. Tell the angels no, I don't want them to take my baby from you know the song. But like I said, that is one of the most beautiful songs I ever heard Michael Jackson sing. Heaven, he sung a lot of beautiful songs, but this one right here, it kind of touched me during that time because during the time when I first heard it, when the year the album came out, I'm not gonna sit up here and fabricate shit. That was around by the time my oldest daughter mom passed away. I couldn't even listen to that song. That I couldn't even. That was that I heard. They got the news, and then the next day I heard the song. I couldn't even listen to the song because during that time that had happened, and when I heard that song, my eyes were full of tears. I mean, I literally cried. But yeah, that's how beautiful that song is. Tell the angels no, I don't want to leave my baby alone. Yes, but that, like I said, that was one that I believe that is my favorite by Michael Jackson. Heaven Can Wait. I mean, like I said, he made a lot of good songs, but this one right here, that Heaven Can Wait kind of touched me. Yeah. Oh yeah, and getting back to my cousin, Aunt Bilal Rashid. I remember when we were young. That Joker, he was the only Joker that could do and say stuff out the blue and catch you off guard and have your side hurt. I mean, we had a lot of good laughs as kids. He knew a lot of good music too, but I am so glad that he started feeling jazz when he got older because he just don't know. I was feeling it when we were kids and then nobody really knew it. Yeah, of course, I listened to the music that was played on the radio, but hey, we had to. We were kids, so but but they didn't know I was deep into jazz and blues when we were kids, and like I said, gospel first and foremost. So, but when I and like I told him, I'm gonna tell you this, Aunt Bilal Rashid, as I got older, I appreciated the music a lot more than a lot of people thought. And then singing in the choir helped me out a lot too. I learned how to my breathing technique, my ranges by, just and the feel of the songs now. That's the now if you can feel when you sing and you know you feeling it, that's when you really know. That's when you really can. I mean, you can really feel it if you know you can feel it. I mean, I grew up singing in church. I done heard a lot of other people sing, but I can tell who can sing, and I could tell who couldn't sing. And like I said, But everybody can sing, but not like everybody expect them to. Everybody can sing in their own way, whether it's good or bad. But to be honest with you, the ones who sound bad, they just need to hush or stay in the shower and sing. But you got some people that claim they can't sing, but they can carry a tune. They can carry a tune harder than they can carry luggage. But what I'm saying though, they tell you they can carry a tune, but when you hear them, then they know they can down below. They just don't want to tell you. I know how it is, and I understand because guess what? I do the same thing. I tell them I do all right. I can carry a tune, but just to let y'all know, I only sing if where I sing if I really have to. I'm at the point in my life now. I ain't trying to just break my neck to sing just to be singing. If I have to, I will. But a lot of times, I mean, as I got older, I got to where I don't even want. I mean, I listen to the music, might hum it every now and then, but just for somebody to call me and say, "Sing something," no. If you don't pay me, if you don't want to pay me, I ain't singing. It's like I said, I rather at least give me something to sing a little bit, but I just do that to the ones I just don't feel like singing. But if I feel like singing and it's coming from the heart, I'm gonna go on and do it. Just like one lady called me off guard, not up in North Carolina, but this was way before I moved up here. So for some reason I bust out and I was like, when I was a little boy, when I was just a boy, the devil called my name. When I was just a boy, I said, who you think you're fooling? Yeah, but I'll say, yeah, Love Me Like a Rock by Paul Simon. But the part I like on that song, he said, she gets down on her knees and hugs me, and she loves me like a rock. That was one of my favorites. Yeah, but I remember a friend of mine from Georgia. We got the same birthday and everything. I remember let her tell it. She told everybody she met me singing at Woodruff Park. True, I forgot what song I was singing, but she heard me singing. It shocked her. It shocked her just as well. But I told her people don't approach me say I sound like Melvin Franklin from the Temptations, Barry White. I say I don't heard it all. But the main two I really hear is Barry White and Melvin Franklin from the Temptations. Yeah, I hear those are the main two I hear more than I done heard James Earl Jones, Michael Clark Duncan. I done heard the dude from the Dramatics. Anybody that sing with a deep voice or actor with a deep voice, I done heard it all before. But I tell them I don't sound like neither one of them. I sound like Carlos. I mean, shoot, I mean, like I told you too. And then I used to be kind of sensitive about my voice growing up because I hated to be teased about my voice. I mean, I couldn't help it. I had a deep voice as a teenager. Hell, that was part of the package deal for my parents, so I had to inherit something. So I guess I inherited the deep voice from my father and some of my uncles. Now, like I say, I used to get real sensitive about it. But guess what, y'all? After high school, I got after being convinced by my pastor at the time and the piano player and the choir director and all that, I started using my voice to my advantage. And then I did it very well. So the ones who teased me when I was in high school and all that good shit, I only got one question for you. How you like me now? Yeah, that's what I say now. Anything I was teased about, all I can do is look and say, how you like me now? Because guess what? I'm at the point of my life now. I don't give a damn what you say or think. I'm gonna be Carlos. And if you don't like it, the H with you. I just keep you in prayer because guess what? Like they say in the Bible, y'all don't know no better. A lot of y'all don't, and most of y'all do. So if y'all really know better, y'all have sense enough to know instead of trying to instead of trying to tease me about my voice, give me some encouragement what I can do. Because y'all know I can do some impressions. Like James Earl Jones. This is CNN. And like Melvin Franklin of the Temptations. 'Twas the night before Christmas. No, not that one. I'm gonna do another one by Melvin. Yes, my skin is black, but it doesn't give you a reason to hold me back. Why don't you think about it? Think about it. And I ain't gonna do that. And I can do Barry White, of course. Right on, right on. Don't do that. Baby, please don't do that. And Michael Clark Duncan. Who do you think you're talking to, boy? You don't know me. I'm from straight up from the country. And you got that dude with the deep voice. That song with the dramatics. Some people are made of plastic. Yeah. And that's another thing too about the brothers with the deep voice. They provided those bass. They provided that bass sound in the group. Like that group, that song. Do you remember that song? I'm just gonna do the part when they do the bass. And I know you know this. When they say ba 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 dang a dang dang ding blue moon. Y'all know that one. So, but this is my version I heard from my idol who I learned how to twist music from. Ba 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 dang a dang dang ding blue moon. You had my pants up in the night. I had to give myself a shot. Why don't you leave me alone? Yeah. And Blowfly, like I said, I learned doing, twisting songs by listening to him growing up as a kid. But then what amazed me too, that Nut had a nice voice and he could sing. Like one song that really tripped me out. He said, I woke up early this morning. I was shocked at what I heard my baby say. You know, you see, my baby was crying in her sleep. She was dreaming she was giving another man some. I'm gonna stop right there. And that's as far as I'm gonna go. But that's the point, and that's the thing I'm trying to say too. And then, but I wasn't gonna get too far with that because if y'all really want me to sing that part off, if y'all know how to get in touch with me, either call me or either hit me on my Facebook account. So if y'all want to hear the real version, you just call me. I'm talking about from my voice. I ain't talking about from Blowfly. I'm talking if you want to hear from me. Now, I wasn't gonna say it on Facebook. I was gonna say it on YouTube because I ain't no telling who might be hearing, and then my phone be ringing, my inbox be coming, be talking. You need to stop all that. Look, let me do me. I'm grown just like you. Let me do my thing. If you ain't contributing no money to my podcast, then shut up. And that's on the REAA, y'all. Not trying to be not trying to be smart or difficult, but it's the truth. If you can't take the heat, stay out the damn kitchen. Let me do my thing. That's what I do. This is my creation. And you and nobody ain't gonna stop it. So let me be me. Let me do my thing. And don't get your feelings hurt. because I don't want to do that. But I'll do it. Anyway, y'all, my time is almost up. I just wanted to do an early edition of the den, but guess what? Brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and males and females, I will be back today. I'm going to try to do it at least more than one time, at least more. I mean, other than this time, maybe about 2 or 3 more times. So y'all stay tuned, because I'm coming back. I'm coming back in about later on, probably about a couple of hours or more. But y'all know y'all gonna see me again this afternoon. And I really thank the ones who tuned in and check me out. If you find in your heart, hit that like or that bell, and I'll appreciate it. Y'all just don't know. And excuse me for 1 second, y'all. And, I just wanted to say this right here. Now that I'm about to sign off, I will catch y'all in the maybe in a few hours on the flip mode. Until then, God bless you. Y'all be good. I love you. Y'all take good care of yourselves and each other. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace. 2 fingers, y'all.